So today I'm here to bring you guys another Chainsaw Man character discussion, and today I want to talk about Asa because I really like her. I think she's a very relatable character, and I feel like she deserves her own video because I really want to talk about today what makes Asa a good character in Chainsaw Man, because definitely for sure when it comes to a lot of the new characters introduced to us in part 2 of Chainsaw Man, she's definitely up there when it comes to my favorites, and also when it comes to the females in the series outside of Rize, of course. Like you guys know, I love Rize. She's probably another favorite female of mine, and I'm really hoping the best for her towards the end, but that's all up to Fujimoto when it comes to writing her story, when she gets a proper conclusion or not. But without further ado, without wasting any more time, let's talk about Asa. So Asa's relatable self-doubt is probably one of the first things that drew me to her character, because as a high school student, she's awkward and deeply insecure, constantly questioning her worth and place among others. And I connect with her because her feelings of not fitting in resonate with moments I've experienced myself. After losing her parents to a devil attack, Asa carries a heavy sense of isolation, making her struggle to form connections, feel authentic and grounded. What I admire about Fujimoto's writing is how he portrays Asa's vulnerabilities, and with honesty, she overthinks every decision, often paralyzed by fear of failure, and her small amounts of envy or frustration make her feel like a real person. For example, her attempt to join the Devil Hunter Club to make friends backfires when she accidentally causes harm, leading to overwhelming guilt. And that moment hit me hard because it reminded me of times I've stumbled and felt the weight of my own mistakes. Asa's self-doubt shapes her growth in a meaningful way. When she becomes the host for the war devil, Yoru, her insecurities intensify, pushing her to confront her feels of inadequacy, and we see her grappling with whether she's doomed to fail or capable of taking control. And this gradual, imperfect evolution mirrors real-life struggles, making her journey compelling and relatable. And for me, Asa's self-doubt is what makes her so approachable. She's not just a flawless hero, she's someone who fears and doubts reflect our own, and grounding her in a story filled with supernatural elements. And this relatability is a key reason why she's such an effective character in Chainsaw Man. Another reason Asa stands out is the tension of her bond with Yoru, the war devil, who shares her body after a pivotal moment early in part 2. And this dynamic creates intense eternal conflict that elevates her character. Yoru is bold and goal-driven, obsessed with defeating Chainsaw Man, while Asa is reserved and empathetic, focusing on surviving her daily life. Their opposing natures make every interaction feel charged, and I'm always eager to see how Asa navigates this tension. What I find compelling is how Yoru acts as a mirror to Asa's insecurities. Yoru's confidence highlights Asa's hesitations, forcing her to confront her weaknesses. For instance, when Yoru demands Asa's cooperation, you can feel Asa's fear and frustration as she tries to assert herself. Their dialogue of Yoru's commanding tone, clashing against Asa's attempts to reason, creates a gripping push and pull that keeps me invested. And this relationship also raises questions about control. When Yoru takes over Asa's body, Asa remains aware but powerless, creating a sense of vulnerability that's both unsettling and fascinating. And this dynamic becomes even more complex when Asa develops feelings for someone, as it conflicts with Yoru's objectives, adding layers to her inner struggle. And the tension of Asa and Yoru's bond is a brilliant storytelling tool. It transforms Asa's personal conflicts into a tangible battle within her own mind, making every decision feel significant. And this unique relationship is a major reason why Asa is such a captivating character. Asa's moral ambiguity is another aspect that makes her so compelling. She exists in a morally gray space, neither a clear hero nor a villain, which keeps me guessing about her choices. At her core, Asa wants to do good and form connections, but her circumstances often force her into situations where right and wrong are unclear. This ambiguity, evident throughout part 2, makes her feel deeply human and adds richness to her character. Her sense of guilt is a driving force behind her moral complexity. Asa is haunted by her past mistakes, like an accident where her actions lead to unintended consequences, and I find her reflection on these moments incredibly poignant. She questions whether she's capable of making the right choices. This eternal struggle resonates with me as it reflects the universal challenge of navigating guilt and responsibility. When Asa develops feelings for someone unaware of their true identity, it creates a conflict with Yoru's violent goals, and I'm drawn to see how she grapples with her emotions while under pressure from Yoru, highlighting her struggle to maintain her values. These dilemmas aren't just about external conflicts, they're about her fight to define her own morality. This moral uncertainty makes Asa unpredictable and relatable. Fujimoto uses her to explore questions about what it means to be good in a chaotic world and her nuanced decisions keep me invested. The moral ambiguity is a key reason she works so well as a character. Finally, Asa's role as Denji's narrative counterpart is a major reason she's such an effective character. In part 2, Chainsaw Man adopts a dual protagonist structure, and Asa's perspective complements Denji's in a way that deepens the narrative. Denji is impulsive and driven by immediate desires as seen in his actions after part 1, while Asa is introspective and cautious, always analyzing her choices, and their differences create a dynamic that I find both engaging and essential to the story. Their contrasting motivations fascinate me. Denji seeks personal fulfillment while Asa searches for meaning through relationships, as evident when they meet at 4th East High School. Their interactions, like Denji's curiosity about Asa, highlight how her reserved nature intrigues him, creating a dynamic that feels authentic and unpredictable, and I'm always excited to see how their paths cross. Both characters face similar struggles, lost in a devil-filled world, but approach them differently. Denji confronts challenges directly, while Asa wrestles with her doubts eternally, as seen in their shared scenes in later parts of the story. Their interactions reveal how their opposing approaches lead to both tension and growth, and this contrast makes their dynamic compelling and enriches the story. Asa's role as Denji's counterpart doesn't overshadow her own arc. She's a fully developed character with her own goals, and her presence enhances Denji's narrative while carving out her own space, making her integral to part 2, and this dynamic is a key reason why Asa is such a standout character. So that's my breakdown when it comes to why Asa is such a good character in Chainsaw Man. She's just so relatable, and I really look forward to seeing her whenever she gets screen time in the manga, and I'm really hoping the best for her because she definitely deserves the best towards the end. Same with Denji. I really hope the both of them have a happy end, but you don't know with Fujimoto because he's very unpredictable and Fujimoto will do what he wants. But again, it was a very fun video to make today talking about Asa because, I mean, she's one of my favorite characters and she definitely deserves her own video just dissecting her character so we get a better understanding of her. But now I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about Asa? Do you like her? Do you dislike her? Is there anything you guys want to tell me about Asa? Be sure to let me know all those thoughts in the comments section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is listed in the description. It is also pinned in the comment section down below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications. You guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a new video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.